Oh yeah, it's Christmas time again. Oh my God, hang on. And in these cold winter months, what we're all really looking for is something to keep us warm. Warm and fuzzy, that is. Oh yeah. What I'm talking about here is something I like to call Dickens' delight, mulled wine. Charles Dickens even wrote about a version of mulled wine called Smoking Bishop in his 1843 novel, A Christmas Carol. Ever since then, the association of mulled wine and the holidays have become a great winter tradition. And what would Christmas be without traditions? Now, the word mull simply means to heat, sweeten, and flavor, as with wine or cider and spices. The concept of mulled wine is very simple. Take wine, heat it, season it with various winter spices, and maybe sip in front of a fireplace until you fall asleep. Yeah, it sounds like it's something I'd like to do. It's so relaxing. It was the Egyptians who first deemed warm, spicy wine the elixir of the afterlife around 300 BC. And with the ancient Greeks, there was always a part of the harvest that didn't make it to the table. So, in order to prevent waste, the Greeks would dump in spices into the wine and heat it up. Then the ancient Romans got on board. They liked to heat their wine to defend their bodies against the cold winter, while they busied themselves conquering regions of Europe. Finally, mulled wine really took off in medieval Northern Europe. You see, they made a lot of swill back then. So to make the wine more palatable, they heated up their wine with spices. Also, it was believed that drinking hot spiced wine would promote good health. I mean, they couldn't drink the water, and they had to contend with the Black Death. Why wouldn't they have a mulled wine or two? I would. Most of the time, you just take a bottle of dry red wine, dump in a load of spices, and slowly heat it on the stove for about 30 minutes or so. But to me, you just don't get the flavors coming through the way they should. Personally, I like to make spice syrup first and add my wine as I need it. That way, you can make as many drinks as you want when you want. It takes a little longer to do, but it's well worth it. Let's do it then. Let's make my Dickens' delight, mulled wine. Okay, the first thing we want to do is get some heat going on here, man. Yeah. I've got 3/4 cups of some white sugar here, and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of water, and we're just going to swish this around. It's going to take a little while, but what I'm doing basically is caramelizing the sugar. You don't want to get in there with a spatula, because if you do that, you're not going to caramelize it properly. You just got to be patient. You want to do this off and on for about 7 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. It'll start turning a nice golden brown color. Yeah. So what I got here now is a golden brown, and you really got to keep an eye on it because it can go black like that, but you just want that wonderful golden brown caramelization going on. And I think we're pretty much there. It smells like the fall fair, man. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. All you want to do now is just take it off the stove. Oh, sweet. Okay, I got a new pot, and I got 4 cups of water in here, and we're gonna just bring it to a boil. And in the meantime, I've got all these wonderful winter spices. I've got cardamom pods. I've got, juniper berries, some allspice, some cloves, whole cloves, and some star anise, of course, cinnamon. Who doesn't like cinnamon? So I'm gonna take, I don't know, just a small little amount. I mean, it's all preference, right? I just grabbed what is that, about a teaspoon? I'm just gonna grind some of these cardamom pods a little bit while this water is heating up. Perfect. And there they are there. The smell is great. Okay, I'm gonna dump them in now. Into our water. Then I've got some juniper berries. How much? Again, it's a preference thing. There's a small little handful there, okay? Dump them in. Sweet. Allspice. Now allspice is really spicy, so I'm not going to use that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got my whole cloves. Just a small little amount there. In you go. And finally, some star anise. Same thing going on here, just a little bit. All right, and let's not forget the all-important cinnamon. How about 2? One more thing, I juiced 2 oranges and 1 lemon. And here's the juice here. I'm gonna add that to my mix. Yeah, baby. And I've got all the rinds from the oranges, and we're gonna throw those in too. Lemon rinds, orange rinds. And get your spoon in there and start stirring. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Actually, it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. Oh yeah. It's gonna take a little bit because we gotta reduce it to half. Okay, our mixture is reduced to half now, and the smell is just like out of this world. It smells like Christmas. I got a little strainer here, and I'm just gonna grab this and dump her in. Oh, look at this gold. Lovely. And look at that. I got about 2 cups. Start it with 4, I got 2. Sweet. Okay, next thing, just grab our sugar, and as you can see, it's cooled down and meh. We just wanna heat it up just enough so that we can actually work with it. And I'm just gonna add this to the mix, just to get everything mixed in there, okay? Oh yeah. Turn our heat down a hair. Getting all that caramelized sugar in there. Sweet. Oh man, the smell is just out of this world. You're gonna love it, man. Okay, I think all that sugar's mixed in now. That caramelized sugar. And the color is just this wonderful brown, wonderful spice syrup. And as a final touch, I've got a little vanilla extract. I'm just gonna dump a little bit in. Just a little splash, okay? And we're gonna turn our heat off now and just let it cool. Okay, our mixture is cool, and I'm just gonna transfer it. Oh, look at that color. Just for easier pouring. And look, I got 2 cups. Oh my God, 2 cups. And all we want to do now is bottle it. Okay, let's do this. Bottle it. I could just drink the whole damn thing, man. Sweet. Look at that. And look at that. Yeah, baby. Okay. And you just pop it in your fridge until you're ready to make mulled wine. Okay, to make our fabulous mulled wine, Dickens Delight, we just got our little burner going there. We've got our Cafe Diablo bowl here, but if you haven't got one, just put it on the stove and just, yeah, it's so good. I want to have a little bit of accuracy here, so I'm going to put 2 ounces of our wonderful spice syrup in our bowl and 4 ounces of dry red wine. Now you could use any red wine of your choice, because remember, the best wine is the wine you like best. And you know, the beauty of doing it this way is you can dictate how sweet you want your drink. That's so fun. Let's just give this a little stir while it heats up. You know, I used to make a lot of mulled wine back in the 80s into the 90s. A little restaurant I worked at, I would make 500 servings. Oh my God, it was an all-day process. And I mean, I had guys coming in October saying, "Hey Bruce, is it ready yet?" No, it's not ready. It's not Christmas. And I think the reason they did that was because when I first made it, I tried it out on Halloween. And I called it Bitches Brew. I sold out that night, and I thought, well, okay, we better do this for Christmas time, you know? So anyway, we just want to get this to a wonderful warm. You don't want to boil it. Just remember that. You don't want to boil it. So in the meantime, while this is heating up, we're going to get our garnish ready, and I have this wonderful little orange, and I'm just going to carve off a little piece of orange here, and I'm going to stud it with some whole cloves. Yeah. This was always my signature way back. It just adds that little extra delight. I don't know how many. You decide. I got 5 going on there. Yeah. It's almost there. You just want to bring it to a nice hot temp. Yeah. Okay, we're ready to go. I got this big snifter here, and I'm just going to pour this into it. You know what? Seems like a lot of work. No. Let's just pick it up and pour it in. I'm in a hurry because I know this is going to taste great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet. So just grab your garnish and drop her in. Oh yeah, baby. It just brings back so many memories. I mean, I haven't made this since the 90s, and I think I'm gonna make it a yearly tradition again. Why wouldn't I? Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm speechless. Really, really. This is delightful. This is gold, man. Oh man. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, and Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Well, you know, it's not a real fire. It's the best I got, man. And I got a crackling fire. I got hot spiced wine here. That's all I need. That is absolutely delicious. And you know, you could bottle your own for a Christmas present. Look at this. I've got the red wine in here. I've got my spice syrup in here. And all you do, you give it to somebody, they just put it in a pot and warm it up. You make your own label and give it to the people you love, man. What a great Christmas present that would make. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out by the fire and, and have my hot spiced wine. Merry Christmas, folks. I hope you have the best time ever. Cheers. Thanks for watching. You know, if you want to give me a little Christmas present, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. That'd be great. Or check out the 12 Shots of Christmas or any of my other Christmas cocktails. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a grand time.